Well, hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your first, actually, October reading. Um, so I'm gonna tell you a story. So I actually have recorded this video. Um, and when I went to post it, only 2 minutes of it were recorded. Not quite sure how that happened. Not quite sure. But here we are again. So let's try this. All right, Aquarius. I have your cards out. These are new cards. This is a new day. So let's see what we have for you. Okay. All right, Aquarius. It's this one. Okay. So we have Damsel, the shadow attribute. Waiting for a knight to provide for you. Seduction of romantic illusion. Hmm. This feels like perfection in others. Um, Not necessarily you looking for perfection in others. Not exactly you expecting it either. It's more like it feels more like you should know better. Like you telling that to someone else. Like you should know better. Okay, so we have warrior. Be fearless, stand strong. Okay, you're the guidance here. And trust and thrive. Hmm. So this is very much an energy of you leading a pack, Aquarius. Um, like you're the leader here in October. I feel like you're guiding other people in a very quiet, strong way. It's one of those things where you can say what you want to say, you can get your point across, um, you can express the truth to someone, like for someone else to hear because they like need to hear it. Um, but you have to let them stand on their own. You have to let them figure it out on their own, unfortunately. Hmm. And this doesn't have anything to do with you either. It's like once you do that, once you get that point across, leave it there. Okay? Don't hold it in. Don't think, what else should I have done? Leave it there. Okay? So we have deep freeze, which I've never seen that card before. Let me look at it a little bit more. Okay. Deep freeze, encouragement, and dry desert. Yeah. So it looks to me like someone isn't going to take your well guided advice. That's the easiest way to say that. Um, First of all, what I'm seeing is you watching someone unfold, you watching someone take the wrong direction, you're watching someone fall. And usually you're the one to save the situation in some way, or stand up, or say something, or make some sort of effort to change things. But I feel like you want change. And because you want change, you're not saying anything, you know? Um, but it's not like you're ignoring them either, because if they need you, like it's to their detriment, then I feel like you would help, you know, but it has to be like dire needs. Um, it's like you want someone to make the decision to survive or be successful on their own. It's very important. It's a lesson that you've had to learn. And it's also hard to see someone you love or care about fall into this kind of trap and feel like you're allowing them to do that. So I feel a whole storyline just on that. This is a good month to have a support system because I feel like this is going to be a challenge. Some of you may be having challenges with your children, more than a few, I feel. Allowing them to learn, to grow up. This may actually be this person. It may be a child. There's a lot of just hoping it will work. Okay, so 4 of Swords, 2 of Swords, King of Swords. Wow. Yeah. I'll wait. 7 of Cups, King of Wands, 6 of Swords, Page of Coins, 8 of Wands, 8 of Coins, 4 of Wands in the Tower. Yeah. You're watching someone fall, Aquarius. That's hard. You're watching someone fall and you want to fix it. You want to tell them what's wrong. You want to tell them what to do differently. But you're not helping build stability for them by doing that. You're like being a crutch for them. And not that you mind. This is just a different energy for you. You're like, I don't want to be that. I don't want to do that. I want to guide this person. I want to help them. I want to be support for them if they need me, but I want them to be able to do it on their own. And I feel like you're seeing that this person is not displaying those attributes. And you would like to help them get there. The problem is you don't want it to crash and burn. That's the thing. You don't want it to crash and burn, but there's this double-sided part to it where it's like maybe if they do, they'll be able to grow from it, you know? Okay. So, Major Arcana, of course, the Tower. I believe that's the only one. Yeah. It's like you're seeing the need. It feels almost dire to you that they have to learn, that they have to grow, that they have to mature, that they have to go through this, even though you would like to be there to support them, you know, or to even fix it for them, but you fixing it for them hasn't fixed it now. So I feel like this is a different direction. And I say this because the first row that we have is all swords. This is lots of thinking. This is lots of talking. This is lots of conversating. This is a discussion even. To get people to understand on that level. And you all know, we all know that we can talk to someone about something and we can discuss it with them, but it has to catch on in their way. People have learn different types of ways. There's different learning styles, as we know. Kinetic, audible. I can't think right off the back. Oh my God. Come on, education. Or Google, you know. Oh, there's 8. Oh no, there's 4. 4 main ones. We have visual, auditory, read and write, and kinesthetic. That's what I meant. So kinesthetic. Okay, so it feels like you've tried the verbal way because that's the way that's I feel like is more comfortable for you. Verbal, conversating, communication type is where you started. Yeah. It seems like they got it, because that's what I see. I see you like feeling the need to express something, and this is a big thing. It seems like they got it at one point, or you think they got it. Um, but when it came down to like making an educated decision based on what you thought that they had learned or understood, it failed. They didn't. Um, so they made a wrong decision, a bad decision. Some of you, it's about a relationship. Some of it's about their future. Um, and now because they've made this decision, it's like they're walking around aimlessly, and wondered. You're wondering what the future is going to hold now, because it feels like they're just kind of like out in these streets, you know. It's the easiest way to say it. You've gave as much knowledge, I feel like, as you can, and you're kind of at a standstill on what to do next. So moving forward. Yeah, you're gonna have to step out of like mother hen mode. I feel like that's what's going on. Like, you have this dream. We all all people who have that nurturing energy have this dream that, you know, like, this person's just gonna listen to me. I can nurture this out of them. You know, like, I can explain it and everything will work out. Like, we can have that dream. But like I said, everyone has different learning styles, and some people need to go through the rough patch to understand. Rock bottom, as they like to call it. Some people have to do that. So I feel like you're clearing out your emotions enough to let someone go to learn. Yeah. Because, see, Two of Cups, you still love this person. You still care about them. But you intertwining yourself in the situation isn't going to make it successful. And because you know that, there's a different sense of understanding here. So I feel like, Aquarius, you are now leaving this person to their own devices. And it's rough. It's going to be rough. I'm going to tell you that. It's not going to be easy. They're going to fail. They may blame you. Yeah, they may blame you. Because I feel like they're impulsively trying to understand what's happening to them. You know, you've been there to kind of be that trampoline, I guess, at the bottom. You know how at the circus when they're like flipping up in the air on the little rings, and then there's that little net at the bottom. You've always been that net. And I feel like you're taking away that net and they're falling and hurting themselves. This is the imagery that I'm seeing. And standing up and going, well, this is all your fault because you didn't have the net down. You know, not understanding that they should have been paying attention to what they were doing to see that there was no net, you know, or something like that. So I feel like this is your way of helping, but to them, it feels very negative. There's a lot of negative energy here in just these two cards of like, I'm having a hard time and it's your fault. And I am 100% sure that that is correct, because that's what makes me feel comfortable to believe that. The problem is, I feel like as we go on, Aquarius, you realize that investing in them feeling that way is a waste, because you're just going to end up being the net again. And that defeats the whole purpose of where you begin, where you're coming from. So I feel like there's a lot of instances where they think they know everything. I'm going to be honest. This feels very rock bottom. Like, this person's going to have to hit a point where they're like, oh, I need to do better, or this is what Aquarius was saying to me. But from what I'm seeing, especially in the first half of October, I'm seeing what kind of looks like chaos in a way, or mad at you because you aren't giving them what they need, which is very childish, very immature, but they're not seeing it that way because it affects them. And that's usually how it is for some people. So, Eight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're emotionally distancing yourself, because you know in the long run that that would be the best thing to do. I'm also saying that it's hard for you. It's not easy for you to just let go and let this person grow or let them learn on their own. But it's like they have to investigate and find the truth for themselves. They have to go through it the hard way, and that's what I see you seeing. So it's more like someone coming to you and being like, I need you to tell me what to do so I can do it. And you're like, no, I need you to figure that out on your own. You know, you're at this age or in this time in your life where you should be able to figure this out. And they're mad at you for not, quote unquote, supporting them. But that's not what they want. They want you to be a catch-all. Interesting, right? That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Aquarius, do I see anything about money? I see a delay in something. I feel like you put so much time and effort into this person or this situation that you have been stepping away or not focusing on a work or money issue. And now that you have this extra time, you have time to focus on it. What is it about? It's something about poor money choices, spending habits, and they may not even be yours. They may be a significant others too. Like realizing someone else's bad spending habits and how it's affecting the whole, the family, your relationship, or it could just be you as well. Yeah, I'll leave that there. Okay. Mice. Clover. You have to believe that this person can make the right choices. Because I feel like you're going to instinctively be fighting, wanting to fix this. Okay? Like even like that passive aggressive behind the scenes kind of fix it, I feel like you want to do. But it's not helpful. And you know that. You're going to have to make the decision to like have faith and trust that this plan is going to work out the way that you want it to. It's the only way. It's like it's going to take time because they have to learn how to make the right decisions. They have to want to. They have to be in the right mindset. So it's like you have to wait to see what they're going to do. It's the waiting part. I feel like that's hard. Okay? I love you, Aquarius. And thank you for waiting and being patient. I'll see you next week, probably. I'm not going to put a time on it because I don't know, but your second October readings. Bye-bye.